welcome back to Made Up. It's your girl Diane, and today we are going to be going through what I got in my December 2020 Boxycharm, the base box. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, Boxycharm is a monthly subscription service where you can pay $25 for their base box and get 5 full-size items. They have different tiers as well that go higher, but for me, I just ordered the base box. You're guaranteed a value of at least $125, and it's a real fun thing to do. So every single month, I look forward to getting this box. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First things up, I've got my little card that explains what I got and how much everything is. Real quick, I got variation number 48. So the first item up is this iconic London face palette. So it comes with a pretty big mirror, and then there are the 6 shades. And I have used this a couple times before just to kind of get the lay of the land here. And it looks to me like 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, and 2 highlighters. So there are the bronzers up here. One of them is matte. The other one looks like it has a little bit of shimmer in it. And for the blushes, same thing. One is matte, one has a little bit of shimmer, and then of course the highlighters here. So I actually needed a new face palette, so this came at the perfect time. I've used this a few times and it's been a mixed bag. And maybe it just has to do with how you moisturize your skin and what's on underneath. But some days I feel like it's super pigmented and some days not so much. But again, that's probably has to do more with the products that are underneath this product. So what I've layered up on my skin, I am wearing it already right now, and kind of worked out perfectly that I got something like this to kind of play with. That is the first item, and that retails for $55. So that is quite a bit. The next item up is the Glamnetic Lashes. And let me get this out here for you. So it's 2 things. So you get the lashes, which I am wearing on my eyes right now. I put them on earlier. You'll see a video right now of how everything did. It also comes with the liner. So this counts as 1 item right here. If you haven't tried these magnetic lashes before, whether it be from Glamnetic or somewhere else, it's basically a liner that you use as a regular liner, but then you'll have magnets on the lashes or the lash band, and it'll just stick there. So there's no glue, nothing like that. Some are easier than others. And I will say that this wasn't my favorite formula. I have really small eyes, I have hooded eyes, I don't have much retail space in my lid area. I don't have much of it there. This liner is very gloopy, that's all I can say. And it's very thick. Maybe you have to really get some of that liner off to really have more of a precise application. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a little bit raised on the skin because when it first comes out, it is very gloopy. So maybe dab some of that magnetic liner off before you put it on your eyes. I had a really hard time with that brush and that liner. I definitely, when I use it the next time, and I did on this side do that, but I went in with a regular liner first just to kind of get the shape, get everything. And I also on this side, I took some of that liner off and wiped it off on the tip of the tube right here so that I could get some of that product off. But on this side, it was a hot mess from the jump. These lashes, I'm sure they're beautiful on other people. On me, I just feel like now I'm like all lash all the time. And like, what do you guys think? Is it, I mean, it's definitely glam. So these are Glamnetic lashes, I'll give you that. And for someone else, I feel like this could be a really big hit. Someone who has the retail space, someone who doesn't mind a thick line. But for me, I mean, they're even irritating my eyes because they're just too big. I am gonna try this again and see if I can get them to work just a little bit better for myself. Just a wee bit. I should mention that product is $63. So wow, amazing value there. And for anyone with the lid space that can sustain this type of lash, I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful. But like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I can't. I can't. Okay, so the next item up is this Elemis Superfood Glow Primer Moisturizer. This product has a little bit of sheen to it, so it's got a little finely milled glitter. It reminds me actually of that Milani Glow product. That's very similar in look, very similar in texture, dang near exactly the same. However, that being said, it does say on this that to use this obviously in the AM, but also on clean skin. Clean skin normally means that you have no product on your face at all. Trust and believe, I've already put on skincare, I've put on sunscreen. This is not gonna go on a clean face. It's gonna have product underneath it. And just as I suspected because of that instruction, when I put this on, it pilled up. So this is not a product for me. I immediately started pilling. I mean, just putting it on, it just didn't work for me at all. Maybe this would work if it would go on a completely clean face after cleanser, but that's never gonna happen. I have to put at the bare minimum sunscreen on my face, if not, you know, at least one serum in the morning. So this was just unfortunately a miss for me. It didn't work. The smell is lovely, and who knows, it might work if you have no other products on your face, but you should be using sunscreen every single day. Just saying, just my opinion. There you have it. That retails for $49. The next item up is the Viseart Seamless Eye Primer. Let's go ahead and look at this product. It's got a little squeeze tube here. When you put it on, this one has no color on it. It's completely clear. It does have a little bit of a slip. It's kind of interesting. I don't mind the texture. I definitely like it, and I used it today with a Vizier eye palette that I got in a Boxy pop-up, so it was perfect to kind of use together. I wanted to see how they combine, since I would assume they'd be meant to be used together. I definitely liked the product. It worked for me. I know that some people out there liked using their primer to also give them some sort of a color base. So the primers with a little bit of color will cover up any sort of redness or veins, you know, that they have in their eyes if you can see them, if your skin has color to it basically. This is very clear, so you won't be getting that here. However, did it work? Yes. Would I use it again? Absolutely. So this product retails for $24. The next item up is something that I totally was looking forward to getting, and I'm very happy that I got it. It is the original makeup eraser, the sponge, the first ever machine washable sponge. And I was so excited to try this, not because of the sponge, obviously. I'm sure, just like the rest of you, I have a ton of sponges, but you always need new ones, right? So that's awesome. And then it comes with this cool machine washable ball. We are going to try this later today, and I have already used the sponge. As you can see, it's got a few sides to it. So instead of being like the original Beauty Blender, which is just a teardrop shape completely, this is a teardrop with a little flare. So it's got a flat side here on this side, and of course a flat bottom, so that's something a little bit different. I've already used this to put on the makeup today. It definitely feels very, very nice. I love the texture. Not too crazy about this side here, although I did like this side more than I thought I would. These flat edges just don't do it for me. It's just a personal preference, but the sponge itself, definitely a nice texture. It's about the same size as a original Beauty Blender, and I mean, it worked. What can I say? It worked very nice. Really, what I want to try out today is, will this get clean in my laundry? So we are going to try that today. Dun dun dun. We'll see. This actually retails for $18. All right, guys, so here it is. This is after one-time use. I just used it today. Good luck. Okay, the wash is done. She is out. Let's go ahead and open her up and see how she did. The moment of truth. So, I mean, I
I definitely used all sides. I used the tip, I used this side and that. I mean, as you can see, there's definitely still some product right here and up here. I mean, it's not terrible, but I only used this sponge once, so it didn't have that much product in it, and it still wasn't able to get everything out. I'm gonna give it another shot, obviously, but if you're interested to see how it works, here is attempt number 1. There you have it.
All right, friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I had a ton of fun playing with all my new stuff this month. If you liked what you saw today, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. All right, guys, till next time, happy holidays. So hello, friends. So